The Tavern Tales. Gathering at the Howling Hound. The night settled over the village of Greenbrook like a soft, heavy cloak. The cobblestone streets shimmered faintly under the light of a crescent moon, and a cool breeze whispered secrets through the towering oaks lining the way to the village square. At the heart of Greenbrook stood the Howling Hound, a weathered stone building with crooked timber beams, stained glass windows flickering from the warm glow of a roaring fire inside. Inside the tavern, the air was thick with the mingling scents of roasted venison, spilled ale, and smoke curling from the hearth. The low hum of conversation wove between bursts of laughter and the clink of tankards. Here, locals and wanderers alike gathered to share news, seek refuge, or find work. Tonight, the Howling Hound was more crowded than usual. The usual crowd of farmers and hunters rubbed elbows with traveling merchants, and a few cloaked figures kept to the shadows. It was a night pregnant with possibility, at a sturdy wooden table near the fire, Grogan the ale-slayer sat, axe resting against the bench beside his tankard. His booming laugh turned a few heads as he regaled the few listening with tales of past battles, his broad shoulders barely fitting under the low ceiling. Not far off, a shadow slipped between the flickering lanterns. The sleek black form of Nyx of the Emberclaw, her amber eyes watching every movement with sharp curiosity. She favored the darker corners, a silent observer waiting for the right moment. Mistpaw the Whispered, the silver-furred mage, sat alone by a window, her arcane tattoos glowing faintly under the firelight. Her gaze was distant, lost in memories of ancient spells and forgotten lore, but her ears twitched as she caught fragments of conversation. Near the bar, Brisket Brightwhisker clinked his ladle against a wooden bowl, blessing a steaming stew for a weary traveler. His chubby face beamed with warmth, and his jovial voice carried across the room as he offered encouragement and healing words to those in need. Finally, just outside the main crowd, Tattertail Tats Thornfoot nursed a bruised paw, his lone ear twitching at every creak and murmur. Scars marked his weathered face, evidence of hard-lived nights. Though wary of strangers, he kept a protective watch over the tavern's door. As the clock struck the 9th hour, the tavern door swung open with a creak. The tavern keeper, a stout woman with a sharp eye and a sharper wit, climbed atop an empty barrel to command attention. "Friends, travelers, and strangers all," she began, voice ringing clear. "Darkness stirs in the woods nearby. Cattle have gone missing,